Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't already know, my name is Nico and I'm stoked to have you. So today I'm going to be doing this, I have makeup on me. Today I'm going to be doing this makeup look. It's a little glam. It's like the easiest glam in the world, but it's a little bit glam. I don't really do this ever. I can't think of the last time I did anything like this, but nonetheless, I really wanted to do like a single eyeshadow color. I was thinking of doing like a really, really vibrant matte color, but then I got to looking and I was like, ooh, I need to do a sparkle. I need some sparkle in my life, so I did this like real intense gold. I like the way it makes my eyes pop. This lip is like subtle but cute, and I am feeling myself. So let's just get into it. One of the things that I've really been, I guess, like enjoying lately as a look is just a little bit of a straighter brow. I do have like a nice arch to my brow. The dog is laying on the bed. Just in case you can hear him, that's the dog. I do have a bit of, well, like a pretty decently arched brow. However, just this tail part right in here, I think I'm gonna maybe, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous to do it because I don't fill my brows all the time. Ooh. I was thinking of maybe just kind of straightening it a little bit. I'm into it. So maybe just a little bit, not like a lot. Ow, ow, ow. My upstairs neighbors are, can you hear that? Just like thumping around and whatever. They do it all day, all night, whenever they feel like. They'll do it like 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, whenever. They're just dicks. When I'm just hanging out and my normal face, one of my brows, I'm not sure which one, I think it's this one. One of them is like stronger than the other, and it will naturally kind of like I need Botox or something to make them chill, but I'm probably not gonna do that. PSA guys, throw out your expired makeup. Like, I'm really bad for that. I don't really do it with quite a few things, but like especially throw out like expired foundation or your concealer or whatever. I used an old concealer and I don't even know if it's expired. I think I have it in here somewhere still, but I used that and then I got a breakout. So I'm gonna say that's probably what that was. Anyway, skincare. We're gonna use our Saturday Skin, I don't even know what the name of this is, Waterfall Glacier Water Cream. I just started that Down to Earth, that's what it's called. Down to Earth was Zac Efron. Ever since I was young, I've wanted to go to Iceland. That's always been a dream of mine, and I think like Kyle and I have talked about, like he wants to go as well. I kind of like talked about it so much that it got him into wanting to go. So if we ever were to do it, I think, I don't know, maybe we would have like a private ceremony or something like that, maybe, if he ever wants to. If he ever wants to, you know, like be together forever and all that jazz. It's fine, I'm fine. I don't think he goes and watches my videos, so it's okay. This, I got this in a boxy charm, the Tula Skincare. This is the Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. I had to read that. Some of these names. It's so weird. When I initially used it, I was like, yeah, it's like fine. Like I'm not mad at it or anything. And now I don't think it does anything. I haven't noticed it like actually do anything, but I love the way that it feels because it feels like cold, gooky gel. It glides on just like it's like butter, you know what I mean? Like but it's a solid and it just like messes with my head. Anyway, and it makes my under eyes feel nice, so I use it. I bought a new mascara today, so we'll get to that part. Let's put some brows on first, which I never do, like ever. I never ever do this, but I'm looking at my brows right now. I'm looking at my face, and I gotta tell you guys, not loving it. I'm gonna do some brows because I just feel like even if I have the worst skin ever, do you have this where you have like 1, 2 things that you absolutely have to have, like you can't leave without it? And this isn't necessarily true. I mean, I will still go to the grocery store with absolutely no makeup on, but if I'm gonna do most things, I want to at least have a little bit of brow and some mascara, just because I don't, like my ends of my eyelashes are blonde. I have really like short eyelashes and everything too. I don't have great natural lashes, just is what it is. just a little bit of mascara, I'm golden. Also, in the monitor, my background looks so dark, but it never actually looks that dark when I have it uploaded on the computer, so it's kind of worrying me, but if it looks really dark, it's not. It's really bright in here. I'm really confused by that. I am only using one light today, though. I just couldn't be bothered. Okay, so I obviously didn't pluck them to be super straight out because my hair just doesn't grow that way. I would have to get them, I think, microbladed to be like that, and I don't know if that's my journey, which is fine. And I do not wear makeup often enough, especially at home, to be comfortable with just shaving off part of my brow and drawing them on every day. Like, it's not for me. But I think it looks really cool with the straight brow. So if I were to ever get them maybe redone microblading wise, I would maybe get them to be ever so slightly straighter. Just to have, because again, having this, even shaving off, or not shaving, even plucking out that little bit there, kind of gave me more space, so it makes it look like upward more. I don't know if that's real. I might be completely just blowing smoke up my own ass, that's fine. What was I talking about? Oh my god, yeah, the Zac Efron show. So I started watching that. You know, I was in grade 9, I want to say. I was in high school. I'm pretty sure. I was in high school when High School Musical came out, and I've never seen it. And I'm not saying that to be like, I was too cool for it. I mean, at the time I probably thought like, I'm an adult, why would I watch this? It just never, like, musicals don't really, besides like Disney movies and stuff, musicals don't really hit me the right way. Just a personal kind of preference. I never really got into that whole thing. And then he was in a lot of just like, I don't know, I just kind of thought he was a bit dorky. And, you know, then there was Justin Bieber and that whole long hair, whatever, the Bieber cut, you know, the thing. And it just wasn't for me. So I just never really paid too much mind or anything. And then all of a sudden it was like, he was in Baywatch, Bad Neighbors, it was Ted Bundy, you know, the extremely wicked, shockingly evil and vile. It's such a long name, but that movie was so good, and I just was like, wow, this kid's like a good actor. Like, this is amazing, and I mean, he's beautiful, and I just found him very, very interesting. So after I think I watched the Ted Bundy one, I started, you know, I was like, oh, I'm gonna like look into other, like maybe I'll just watch like a video or something of him, something. Now my background looks bright. I don't know what's happening to my life right now. Whatever. The sun, it's a really weird day sun-wise. Anyway, so I was like, cool, love that, gonna watch it. Seems like a really interesting guy in general. You know, it doesn't seem like fame ruined him or anything. So again, super cool. And then he's doing this show and I was like, oh, that's stuff I'm interested in, which is all, you know, it's travel for one, seeing how different places on the planet use renewable resources, what type of food and stuff they eat.
Dung smoked.
It doesn't taste like dung. I'm so happy that I'm eating carbs again.
Wow, look at that.
It's also a pesticide.
Basically just seems like self-sustaining and good for good or nicer on the environment.
We need to start rethinking how we consume everything, from our food to our power.
Whoa, look at that. That's Mother Earth.
And it's been really fascinating. I haven't watched very much of it yet. I just started, so I'm really excited to see that. I think it looks so freaking cool. Where is, oh, there it is. I thought I lost this for a moment. So this is my hardcore brow gel that just is my favorite. Once again, I talk about this in pretty much every video that I do that has anything to do with makeup lately. But Fill and Tame, yeah, this is the Fill and Tame brow gel. Most wonderful brow gel in the entire universe. So if you want those straight up brows, this is what you should get. It's 10 bucks. Because I don't have very big eyes, I don't mind having big eyebrows because it makes my forehead look less aggressive. Maybe. I've been real on this no foundation spot concealing jam, especially it's summertime. It is so hot today. I am finishing a project which I believe I will be posting on Sunday. I am doing this really, really cool antique refinishing of a, hold on one second, let me tell you what I'm using here. I'm gonna use either my NARS or the Soft Matte and maybe my Glossier one, which I am running out of finally, and I love it. I'm gonna repurchase. These are my all-time concealers. I would repurchase all of them, so there's that. The ColourPop one is the one that I think broke me out. Maybe this one actually. Maybe it was that one. I'm not gonna use that either right now. We're gonna see what goes on. So I'm doing this refinishing. I'm in the shade Custard, I think. That might be too dark for me right now. I'm also in the shade Vanilla. I might mix between the two here. So yeah, so I'm doing this refinishing of this project, and it's this antique tea cart, and I kind of modernized it, and I think made it look pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'm definitely more on the vanilla side right now. I just scrubbed off all of my tan that I had going on. And it's so cool, it's beautiful. I did like gold leaf on it and stuff, and oh my gosh. If I had enough space in my place to keep it, I totally would, but I think I'm gonna have to sell it, which I'm honestly sad about because it's freaking beautiful. So a little upcycling here, my friend. Also, those carts on their own, even ones that aren't in that good of quality, they're like fucking $200 or something like that. It was nuts. And I got the one I got from this guy was just getting rid of it, and I think I got it for 40. I think I paid $40 for it. I was so excited when I saw it online. Just been on this real kick of I have so much time on my hands right now, and I'm currently working on a business plan, let's say that, in the background of everything going on here. And COVID has given me so much time to just think about more of what I want to do, because I keep on changing my career paths and trying new things, which is great. And if you guys want to know more about all the things that I've done in my career, because I have traveled all across Canada, very different things. So if you're interested in hearing about any of that, then I guess I could talk about it. Man, I just love this concealer. It's supposed to be a matte concealer, but it doesn't look shiny, but it doesn't look mattifying. Like it's not too hardcore. It's not bad on dry skin. Yeah, so I'm working on a business plan. Mostly excited about it. I've been contemplating back and forth about what I want to do, because I've changed everything so many times. It's been so many times. Not an indecisive person, but I'm a person with a lot of interests. And I am fortunate in that those interests, when I actually do like doing something, that I kind of throw everything into being good at it. Like I want to figure out how to do it. I want to figure out how to do it well. And then I want to be the best at it. And then anytime anybody, you know, tells me like, you shouldn't do that, or that's not a great idea, or whatever, I can't wait to prove them wrong and be like, do you see me? Do you see me over here doing the thing? Doing it well? Playing around with and trying to refine the idea of it and all of that is, I think, the most excited I've really ever felt about doing almost anything. It feels like the most natural. I kept on telling myself, like, you know, when am I gonna have the time or make enough money or anything like that to be doing it all the time? And I'm realizing that that's just how life works. So I guess I should be working on that. Because I'm having a bit of a breakout, I'm just gonna, like that little baby, I'm just gonna turn you into a freckle. I'm one of the very few, as well as youngest, female distillers in Canada. And I would say, like, there's a lot in North America too, you know, it's not a very well female represented industry or anything. So that being said, for the longest time, I wanted to eventually open up my own, like, very, very small, humble, modest little craft distillery, and I wanted it to be like a whiskey espresso bar, like coffee, and, you know, roasting our own beans and making our own alcohol and all that sort of stuff. And I thought it'd be really cool. I just realized that, like, I just didn't really think that that was necessarily what I wanted to do. It's not something I wanted to exclusively invest all of my own money into. So I started venturing out again, and it's a very discouraging industry. So Marc Jacobs, I guess I was just really, really exhausted emotionally by it, and I didn't want to keep doing it. I kind of tapped out. It had exhausted all of my emotional capacity, and I needed to take a big step away. And I thought maybe instead I would want to do, you know, like hair and aesthetics and stuff like that. And I kind of realized that even though it's fun and stuff, that it wasn't and isn't something that I, at this point in time, necessarily want to dedicate myself to fully. And, you know, Kyle was a barber. I mean, technically he is a barber, but he's not doing it right now. And with COVID and all of that too, like we just didn't want to be touching people. So that was complex. And in the background of everything, I was still doing photography and making videos and all this sort of stuff. And I was just like, maybe I need to look more into that. So I am looking into a few different options, but it's not decided yet, and it's not a complete thought process yet. So I don't want to get carried away. So I will talk about it more when I'm ready to, but it's something that I'm working on currently. And I'm really, really excited for. It feels like the closest I've ever been to the perfect fit. And that's a really good feeling. I don't know if anybody out there is like an entrepreneur, business owner, anything like that, but I can imagine that it's a very, very rewarding feeling. I'm also using the Too Faced. This is an oldie but a goodie. The Sweet Tea Sweetheart Bronzer. And I love this. I just like using it as a little bit of a topper, especially in the summertime. I'm going to take this Jouer. This is the Adore Blush Duo. So this is Adore Me and Hold Me. That's so fresh and so cute. That's so nice. Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I think I'm gonna do like one eyeshadow sweep here. I grabbed a few of my palettes to play around. I think I'm gonna do gold. The Kathleen Lights X Colourpop, the Zodiac palette here. Orange? No. Leo. Leo's really pretty. Maybe I'll do Leo. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of mix up Gemini and Leo a little bit. So these two right here. And I just zoomed you guys in because I figured that was the kind thing to do. I really like doing like a one eyeshadow sort of wash just everywhere. I think that it's really nice. I know it's not like mind-blowing or talented or anything like that, but I love how it looks. And I also really like the mix-up of these two. And then I'm just extending my lash line ever so slightly, but with like a shadow instead. Oh God. Okay, well, that's fine. And then my new mascara that I'm trying here is the Essence Get Big Lashes, the Volume Curl Lash Lifting Mascara. Oh, that's, you know when you're like, you look at certain formulas and they look clumpy and you're just like scared? You're like, oh God, this is so feathery. I don't know about volumizing. Maybe more than one layer. It's really pretty though. I like that. It was so cheap. It was like $3.99. Guys, I'm doing it. I'm putting on bottom lashes for you. That's pretty. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh yeah, that's a good color. Okay, this is the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in Doozy. I love this type of like formula. And let's spritz. This is the MAC Mineralized Charged Water. I ran out of my Prep and Prim. I kind of feel like I could have done without the liner. I always do this. I never practice anything and I'm just like, maybe this is what I'll do today. And then I'm like, I should have practiced maybe? I forgot how much I like a warm reddish toned on me. It's really nice. It's very summery. I really like doing just one single eyeshadow across the eye. It doesn't matter if it's matte or sparkly or glittery or anything like that. I'll just do one color, and I never put anything on my bottom lashes, but I feel like in my last makeup video that I did, I talked about that specifically, and I was like, that's so weird. Like, maybe I'm the one with a problem, so I should just do it anyway. But I didn't want to put glittery color under my eye as well. I thought it would be like maybe too much. I don't know. Maybe it'd be cool. The stress of it all, I don't know. And then I wiped away some of that darker eyeshadow liner thing that I did. I wasn't vibing it too much with the lip, I think. So there's like the slightest bit of a light brown on the outer corner of the underneath of my eye. Does that even count as makeup? Am I even good at makeup? The answer is no. I'm gonna say not. So this is like fun, summery, bright, warm. Maybe on a date? Maybe like a brunch? Does anybody want to go out for brunch? No, we can't. I can't hang out with anybody. I will not see any of my friends. I don't have any friends right now. I'm just hiding in my apartment. The anxiety of it all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have not already, please do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when I post videos. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.